Hello and welcome back to CCFC. I hope you all enjoyed the first ever Schalke. Well, if you haven't seen it, I guess that's ruined it. But the first ever match day vlog from myself. It's up here now. If you haven't seen it, go and watch it. It's very good, very fun, very nice, very good, very nice and good. Today we're going to be looking at some very nice and very good football kits that I have fixed myself. Let's get straight into it. We're doing the Premier League away kits part 1 because it takes a whole day to try and fix 5 of them. So we got this kit which everyone hates. Now it's actually sort of grown on me a little bit, a wee bit, you could say. However, it still looks like the bottom of an elaborate shoe. So I've done 2 fixes for this one. I've just removed the dots. And you can back it a bit more. I think it does look better without the dots. And also, most importantly, I have removed the lines that intersected the sacred Adidas shoulder-free stripes. Okay, I'm surprised that Adidas allowed that, but I will not stand for such desecration of a sacrosanct set of parallel lines. Now, I thought, this is pretty boring. What can I do? See, well, the problem when I'm trying to remake kits, a lot of the time I want to keep. A lot of people had a problem with the color scheme. Most of the time I like to try and keep the intention of the designer to see if because I could just design a completely new kit. That's not fixing it. That's a new kit. You know what I mean? I'm trying to make it work. So that's what I did for this one. But then I made this. Oh. Now let it settle in. It took a little while for this, a couple of hours for me to realise that this is the GOAT choice. Recall that like 20, maybe 11, 12 or something, Nike came out with a random Arsenal kit, which was purple and black stripy with a red accent. I brought it back, okay, and I think this is gorgeous. I think this is cool. You know what I mean? I think this is pretty sick. I think the Emirates, I tried the Emirates in black, in white and red, didn't look good. Has to be white. And then you got the two balanced red, the full coloured Arsenal badge actually works well on this one. It doesn't look better in white or whatever. I am here for it. Let me know in the comments down below how right I am. Next up, we've got Aston Villa. Now this one's difficult. Okay, it may be a Castore number, but I gave this a pretty big rating when I was rating all the Premier League away kits. So, I'm going to be honest, I got stuck. This is like a 9.9 out of 10. How do you fix this? What's noticeably wrong with this kit? What would I change? The BK8 is in the same colour as the badge and the Castore badge. They got a little tint of blue in there. What could I add on the sleeves? I don't know. I think an addition of a bit of blue, claret, blue would ruin it. And then I realised that the only possible way to make this kit better is this. If you work at Castore, you know, you got a couple problems in your hands. Your t-shirt's a wet look. No one wants to see that unless it is an elaborate wet t-shirt competition. But we don't condone that. Okay, we're not. I've never been to one. I'm amazed if that is a thing that happens, and if it does happen, type in the comments down below where it happens, and I will be sure not to go there ever. Yep, just switched it for Nike because Castore can't make kits, but they're trying. All right. Can't blame a guy for trying, can you? But maybe we're not. We're like a couple multi-million-pound deal. You know, maybe make sure. Next up, we've got Bournemouth. AFC Bournemouth. Now, my issue with this kit is it's odd that it's not on the sleeves. The sleeves feel just completely different to the rest of the kit. The Dafabet sponsor doesn't fit in there. Okay, they've coloured in the blue, like the holes in it, to try and increase the legibility of the text in the image. Rubbish. The FC Bournemouth badge is not in white, it's in silver and blue for some strange reason. Don't like it. This is what I've done. Whoa. I've inverted the pattern. All right. Now it feels a bit, it feels weighted in a nicer way. It feels better with the details of the ocean on the sleeves, and that makes the middle much more legible. Now, you may be wondering, Kieran, that's a bit boring. Okay, why don't you do the middle? I actually did one where the whole thing was a pattern. However, it turns out it's incredibly hard, as they attempted, to make the Daffabet logo legible in the middle and not look like shit. So you've got to appease the sponsor sometimes. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. I reckon mine's better. Next up, we've got Brentford. Now, Brentford like to keep kits for 2 seasons. I believe the reason for this is like both financial for the fans. Yeah, we love the fans. But also, but they're quite an ecological club. Okay. I get the feeling. I feel like that's one of the reasons. If not, then I've just made this argument up in my head. But I'm going to go over it anyway. So I thought, to sort of continue the theme, I went with recycling, and I also went with the sort of design theme they've gone, which is like early 2011 Raglan Top Man. So I decided they should just go buy all the 3 for £10 or 2 for £10 t-shirt, the 3 button tees from Top Man from 2011, and then slap the Umbro on it, slap the shite old badge on it from the 70s for Brentford. I'm sorry, Brentford, but the badge looks shit. And then, Hollywood bets to really top it off. It's utility on the left, but I swear it's Hollywood bets now. I cannot recall. It doesn't matter. It's all going in the bin. Brighton and Hove Albion. Now, this was another struggle, okay? I believe I gave this kit, it would have been in the 9s, maybe even the 10, I don't know. This image, by the way, is not quite true. These lines are evenly spaced out. This is just a rendering to try and show you the stripes go all the way round, and they go all the way up as well. So I'm not fixing those bits. And then I thought, that badge and night tick are just a little bit too close to the edge for me, especially the badge. The badge is going over the little black lines. And I also don't like that it just cuts off abruptly. Boom. Oh, that's interesting, Kieran. Oh, I know, I've done it again. So what I've done, I added a little gradient to make it feel like the lines never stop. They've just gone into the background slightly, into the darkness, but they're still there, okay? So it hasn't broke the illusion, and it keeps the American Express legible. Then, because of the big fat stripes, I was like, you know what? Let's go minimalistic. Let's get the gull and the night tick in the middle in white. And you know what? I laboured over this one. I was really struggling to try and fix it. And I'm really happy with it. I really like that one. The original is still fantastic, but I'm proud of the one I managed. Next up is honestly like, oh my God, it's like trying to get Stephen Hawkins to walk. It's an impossible job. Not because he was in a wheelchair, but because he's now deceased. My issue with this is that yellow and maroon / brown don't go together. It's like the colour scheme of the 70s. And then they've gone for some honking gradient under the badge and added noise to it. And then the WA8 sponsor isn't even the same colour as the rest. So you've added another weird, just honking. So I made it white. And then I kept, I wanted to keep their gradient attempt. So I kept that, but I did it going horizontal on the vertical stripe. Made the stripe a bit thinner, so the badge placement was sort of sitting on it, like a badge of honour, so the badge is more the focus, rather than like hiding in some sort of the same width as some horrible gradient. Then I kept the gradient on the little sleeve cuffs as well. And, I don't think I'd give it a massive rating if they came out with the one on the right, but I'd probably give that a 6.5 or a 7, whereas the one on the left I'm giving a 0.14. So yeah, I'm happy with this. Honestly, there was no way to make a yellow and brown kit look good. Honestly, it was really tough, so I just didn't. Next up, we have the Creeper kit from Liverpool. Now, the issue with this one is that it looks like you're a big fat virgin. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to say, but it does. So I wanted to, but it's meant to be a throwback, updated throwback to one of the original first ever Liverpool kits, which was this. It's actually like a teal and white, more of a blue and white quadrant than green, but Everton are blue, so you can't do that now. So I've gone for this. I was so tempted to put some red in there. I did try red on the badge, red on the night tick and stuff, but I ended up opting to go for this. So you know, you were like, Karen, it's pretty basic, okay? They're trying to come up with something new with this one. I get it, okay? I get it. You can't just do endless throwbacks. You have to come up with new things and new takes on old things. But I thought, how well would this sell? It's a throwback. You've got like the one of the 90s and stuff, and then you've got the badge, the standard chartered, the night tick, all in a faint or shimmering colour. It's like a blackout kit that everyone loves, but a throwback to original Liverpool. I think that's good. Everton. Now this kit is shit. I'm not quite sure why you would do a throwback to a kit no one liked, and I've never seen anyone wear ever. It's not stylish now. It's literally an orange and black striped kit, which just looks terrible. So I wanted to keep the orange because I like the burnt orange, but there was no way to make it look good with stripes. So I fucked that off, and I thought, the colour wheel. I did film production, so I learned about colours, so opposite colours look great sometimes, and I tell you what, colours do look great. Orange and blue. It works. It's one of my favourite colour schemes. So, Everton are blue, and this kit is orange. So let me have a little guess what I've done. This. Boom. Let it sink in. Okay, calm down. Don't be like, Don't be, put your sweet corn back in your mouth, whatever weird shit you're eating at lunch. Badge, boom, it's back in navy. Not this naff, like grey, horrible, not even dark black colour. And then you got navy around the stake, navy around the Hummel, navy on the sleeves, navy, like a, not navy, more like a cobalt blue. Ho-ho! I like it. Now the issue here is I have no idea what colour shorts you would wear with this one. I don't think navy shorts would look good, and then could you even do that, because then you couldn't play against a blue team then, like a Chelsea with blue shorts on. I don't know, but I'm not here to design the shorts, so I've made this, and you know what, I think it's a decent away kit. Chelsea. Now the issue with Chelsea is fuck Chelsea. Apart from that, what's going on here? Oh look, the internet. Okay, let's put. It's 2023. We love the internet. Naff, just naff. Like, what is it? Oh, we're all connected. No, fuck off, mate. So I've done this, right? Put on their fake made-up sponsor. Got rid of the gold. What did you win, mate? Fuck all. You just spent £1 billion. Maybe it's, maybe it's a celebration of that. And then I kept their graphic, all right? I pitied them. And I thought, you know, I just want to come back in with a black kit. And then I did a little gradient to reveal it. But the main body of it is black. And I really like it. Apart from the club it represents, I really like it. Nike, get in touch. Give me loads of fucking money. And I will make you a PSD for £1 billion. And 99% equity in Nike. Thank you. Now, Crystal Palace. This was another difficult one. I gave this a high score. I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, it's a fantastic kit. You know, an easy way to an easy winner, an easy high points is a good old chevron, a sash kit. And just being Crystal Palace, because I quite like Crystal Palace. Now, I went through some of their old kits and I found a sash which was split in the middle and then inverted colour-wise, and I thought it looked gorgeous and was genius. So I've done this one. Okay, I think these are both good kits, but I think I do like mine. I did try, so I feel like some people will be like, you maybe should have had the opposite cuffs like blue or whatever, and I tried that and it felt like too much. I actually quite liked when they're all kept one colour, and I went for the red. I think that looked better as the more prominent colour. I like it. I think it's pretty nice, but the original is also fantastic and one that I'm sure people will wear for a long time. I do prefer the lines oddly different to the issue with the Brighton one. I actually preferred the lines cut on this one. I think because the colours are split, there'd be no good way to switch those. So I think it works in this regard, and sometimes it does work. That has been my presentation for today. I hope you give me top marks, and please don't forget to subscribe. And let's get to 50 bajillion subscribers before the end of the new millennium. Come on, boys. And also, turn off your ad blocker and then you can support the channel. Or get YouTube Premium and then you support the channel even more. I get more money for a view if you've got YouTube Premium and then you don't have to watch adverts either. So, you know, the game's the game. I'm just letting you know the facts, all right? I've been your boy Kieran and I will see you in the next one. Cowabunga, bitch.